Namaste. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Shri Matre Namaha. So we will continue today with the 8th chapter. We stopped at the 26th verse in the last class. Now we will continue with the 27th verse of 8th chapter.
Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.
Bala Vale Padatached.
Bala Vale Padatached. Bala Vale Padatached.
Bhavanto Yuddhakankshinaha.
Bhavanto Yuddhakankshinaha. Bhavanto Yuddhakankshinaha.
Bala Vale Padatached. Bhavanto Yuddhakankshinaha.
Balavale padatached bhavanto yuddhakankshinaha. Balavale padatached bhavanto yuddhakankshinaha.
Tada Gacchata Tripyantu.
Tada gacchata tripyantu. Tada gacchata tripyantu.
Machiva Pishite Navaha.
Machiva pishite navaha. Machiva pishite navaha.
Tada Gacchata Tripyantu Machiva Pishite Navaha.
Tada gacchata tripyantu machiva pishite navaha. Tada gacchata tripyantu machiva pishite navaha.
So, 2 lines together, 2 times.
Balavale padatached bhavanto yuddhakankshinaha. Tada gacchata tripyantu machiva pishite navaha. Balavale padatached bhavanto yuddhakankshinaha. Tada gacchata tripyantu machiva pishite navaha.
So this is a conversation, right? Who is telling who? The previous verse, we stopped at Devi inviting Lord Shiva to go as a messenger to Shumbha and Nishubha. And so she is telling what Shiva should say. She is conveying her message to Lord Shiva, which he is supposed to convey to Shumbha and Nishubha. So in the previous verse, Trailokemindro labhatam deva santu havirbhujah यूयं प्रयात पातालम यदि जीवितुम इच्छथ. So if you want to be alive, go to the patala loka. So Devi is giving her final message to Shumbha and Nishubha to say to Lord Shiva, to this is what he should convey, that if you want to be alive, just go to the patala loka. Don't come here to the devaloka and disturb the devas. And let all the Devendra and all the other devas, let them be Havir Bhujaha, let them get their Havis back. Because Shumbha and Nishubha were blocking the
they were taking away all
the Havis.
All that. When we say Swaha, they have to reach that particular gods. If you say Indra is Swaha, it has to, that whatever offering has to go to Indra. But Shumbha and Nishubha, what they did, they diverted everything back to them.
To themselves.
So they were, all the devas were not having any, because devas cannot prepare or have their own food, or anything is only given by the humans when they do the yajnas. That is how they get. And also this is where, again, when there is any war or fight, they will always have some mediation, or where they will always say what are the different methods of avoiding a war or a fight. So they will always have that. So many it was, they have, so now it is almost exhausted, but still sending their Duta, who is as a Shiva. That is why she's called Shiva Duti. Here, Devi sends, Shiva has the Duta or a messenger to tell this Shumbha and Nishumbha that they should, if they want to live, because now it is like she is saying, I will pardon you, I will give you a place, go to your Patala Loka and be happy there, and Devas will be happy in their own place, so that everybody is happy. If only problem will come when you leave your place and try to go to some others authority, and then that is why the problem comes. So you all do, you just be in your own place. So here it is giving, but the next shloka here is bala vale pada chachet bhavanto yuddha kankshinaha. But now I am seeing all of you, you are so much motivated and enthusiastic to fight. Yuddha kankshina is, they are actually, even after telling this, they are not like going back. They are very much enthusiastic. She is here, she is Devi saying, I am seeing you so much enthusiasm for fighting, but that is also a good thing for me, because we say that somebody who has like lot of fat in their body, we say that it is given in a sense that it is not just they are fat, but it is just that their mind, that government is there.
Negative, yeah, negative.
It's like they get a lot of pride. When somebody has a lot of pride in them, we say you have a lot of fat. So it is given
like
in
in
that. In
Tamil,
another,
you say korupu.
yeah.
Korupu means actually literal
Yeah.
sense is fat.
Fat, but you say korupu means like, it's like
In
I don't know
Telugu,
other.
I don't know what you have. Something.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
similarly, most of the languages they have that
Yeah. So
all
it is.
that pride and negative emotions are stored in fat. Generally, they say.
Yeah.
So,
So here she says that because you are, so it is, you have that much fat, like, because that is why you are behaving in this way.
balavale, like
Yeah, and
balavale
also
padatha.
because you have, why did they do? Because of their own bala, their valor, their prowess, all of this is making them like lot of fatty. And now she says it is good for my fox, like Shivaha means fox,
Jackals. So
jackals.
Shivalu means
Yeah, Shiva,
jackal.
jackal.
So,
Jackal, yeah. Or
so
wolf.
Mat Shiva means
My own.
my own wolves will be
Wolves
feeding
are-
on your fat.
Yeah, and they are ready because they are so hungry. And here the wolves, then how much ever they eat, they are not, their belly will not even expand. They can eat any amount of food, but they will continue to eat and eat. They can eat so much without, because other animals like lion, if they are full, they will stop hunting. But the wolves can continue to eat.
And
So
Tripyam too, they will be so satisfied
because they,
by eating all your fat.
yeah, because they are so
Pishitenam.
much, they are ready to actually devour on all your fat. So she is also giving the other side
Consequence of
So if you don't take this offer of not fighting, so think about the consequence of what can happen. So that is what it is given here. Yeah.
so balavale padatha. That tha is very important there. Padatha.
Yeah.
So you want to say once
Yeah,
again?
yeah.
You want to repeat? Yeah. Can do it together.
बलाबले पादथ चेद्भवन्तो युद्धकाङ्क्षिणः तदा गच्छत तृप्यन्तुमच्छिवाः पिशितेन वः बलाबले पादथ चेद्भवन्तो युद्धकाङ्क्षिणः तदा गच्छत तृप्यन्तुमच्छिवाः पिशितेन वः.
Pishita means the flesh or the fat from all the asuras. That is the Pishite. Tripyantu means my wolves, all of that in my army, they will be so happy eating your flesh. Yato niyukto dautyena
Yato niyukto dautyena, yato niyukto dautyena,
Taya Devya Shivasvayam.
Taya Devya Shivasvayam, Taya Devya Shivasvayam.
Yato Niyukto Dautyena Taya Devya Shivasvayam.
Yato niyukto dautyena Taya Devya Shivasvayam. Yato niyukto dautyena Taya Devya Shivasvayam.
Shivadutiti Lokesmin.
Shivadutiti lokesmin, Shivadutiti lokesmin,
Tatassa Khyatimagatah.
Tatasakhyatimagata, Tatasakhyatimagata.
So here Lokesmin, Asmin and
Tataha.
Tataha, right? It changes to, that in sound changes to
Is.
is sound. So the in Lokesmin will change when you combine as a sandhi to is sound. So it becomes Lokesmins Tatassa. So in will change to is. So when you are change, we are going to chant the whole line. So make sure you only say is sound, not in. Yeah, this only.
यतो नियुक्तो दौत्येन तया देव्या शिवस्वयम्
Yato niyukto dautyena Taya Devya Shivasvayam. Yato niyukto dautyena Taya Devya Shivasvayam.
शिवदूतीति लोकेऽस्मिंस्ततः सा ख्यातिमागता
Shivadutiti lokesmin satasakyatimagata. Shivadutiti lokesmin satasakyatimagata.
Say that second line 2 times.
Shivadutiti lokesmin satasakyatimagata. Shivadutiti lokesmin satasakyatimagata.
Both lines together 2 times.
Yato niyukto dautyena Taya Devya Shivasvayam. Shivadutiti lokesmin satasakyatimagata. Yato niyukto dautyena Taya Devya Shivasvayam. Shivadutiti lokesmin satasakyatimagata.
Clear, right? So here it is Shivadutiti. So ti dirgha, ti is hrasva. It's not Shivadutiti. Okay? So just pay attention there a bit. Shivaduti iti becomes Shivadutiti. Lokesmins tatasa khyati magata. That kya also, that ik, that is Mahaprana. So give a little more stress there. Khyati magata. It's not kyati magata. There is no word called kyati. It is kyatim agata. Khyati means she is praised in the name of Shivaduti, because in this having, who can appoint Lord Shiva himself as a Duta? Who would have a capability of appointing Lord Shiva to go as a messenger? None but Chandika Devi. Only she gets she can have that capability, or she only, there should, if I am appointed as a Duta by somebody, I should be listening to that person, right?
That should be under that person.
I should feel honored to listen to that person. Only then I can do my job properly. So Lord Shiva, without any refusal, he accepts to be the Duta for Chandika Devi, and because of that, she gets the name as Shivaduti in the world. She is praised as
Shivaduti iti becomes Shivaduti iti. So Shivaduti iti. Shivaduti iti loke, in the world she will be called.
So Shivaduti is the word. Ti is the hrasva. I'm sorry, Dirgha. The long Ti. The name itself is Shivaduti. not Shivaduti.
Yeah.
So Shivaduti iti becomes Shivaduti iti.
ஒரு question.
Ah.
Shivaha Swayam இருக்கு. அப்ப நிச ரொம்ப கொஞ்சம் emphasize பண்ணுங்க.
Shivaswayam.
Shivaswayam.
Yeah,
Ah.
Shivaswayam.
Shivaswayam. Yeah.
Yeah, Shivaha Swayam is a Shivaswayam.
Extra s will be given instead of dropping of the visarga.
Tepi Shrutva Vacho Devyaha.
तेऽपि श्रुत्वा वचो देव्याः तेऽपि श्रुत्वा वचो देव्याः
सर्वाख्यातं महासुराः
सर्वाख्यातं महासुराः सर्वाख्यातं महासुराः
तेऽपि श्रुत्वा वचो देव्याः सर्वाख्यातं महासुराः
तेऽपि श्रुत्वा वचो देव्याः सर्वाख्यातं महासुराः तेऽपि श्रुत्वा वचो देव्याः सर्वाख्यातं महासुराः
अमर्षा पूरिता जग्मुर्
अमर्षा पूरिता जग्मुर् अमर्षा पूरिता जग्मुर्
यत्र कात्यायनी स्थिता
यत्र कात्यायनी स्थिता यत्र कात्यायनी स्थिता
ततः प्रथममेवाग्रे अमर्षा पूरिता जग्मुर् यत्र कात्यायनी स्थिता
अमर्षा पूरिता जग्मुर्यत्र कात्यायनी स्थिता अमर्षा पूरिता जग्मुर्यत्र कात्यायनी स्थिता
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 times. Yeah.
तेऽपि श्रुत्वा वचो देव्याः सर्वाख्यातं महासुराः अमर्षा पूरिता जग्मुर्यत्र कात्यायनी स्थिता तेऽपि श्रुत्वा वचो देव्याः सर्वाख्यातं महासुराः अमर्षा पूरिता जग्मुर्यत्र कात्यायनी स्थिता
So tepi shrutva vacho devyaha sharvakhyatam mahasuraha. So having listened to the words of Shiva, Amarsha Purita. Amarsha Apurita means filled with anger. Amarsha means anger, filled with anger. Jagmur yatra Katyayani sthita. Where Katyayani was, these asuras reached that place. Okay, that's the meaning. So where is the word Shiva here? Sharvaha. Sharvaha means Shiva, right? So it's another name for Shiva. So tepi shrutva vacho devyaha, Devi's words which were conveyed by Sharvaha, the Shiva, to Mahasuraha, Amarsha Purita Jagmuhu reached, the Asuras reached the place where Katyayani was staying, filled with anger. Amarsha Purita, they instead of taking the offer, they were on the contrary, became more angry with Devi's offer of going to the Patala Loka, right? So that is how, so Katyayani, this is a new name for Devi, is given here. Chandika Devi is called Katyayani because in the there is a text called Mantra Vaibhavam where it is said Kataha is a Muni's name, Rishi's name. She is born as a daughter of this Rishi Kataha, and that's why she gets the name Katyayani. There is also another meaning as she is no different from the Mula Prakriti. So that is why she gets the name of Katyayani. So these are the interpretations for Katyayani word. Okay.
Tatah prathamamevagre
ततः प्रथममेवाग्रे ततः प्रथममेवाग्रे
शरशक्तिरिष्टिवृष्टिभिः
शरशक्त्युष्टिवृष्टिभिः शरशक्त्युष्टिवृष्टिभिः
ततः प्रथममेवाग्रे शरशक्त्यष्टिवृष्टिभिः
ततः प्रथममेवाग्रे शरशक्त्युष्टिवृष्टिभिः ततः प्रथममेवाग्रे शरशक्त्युष्टिवृष्टिभिः
So shak ya, so ya and r becomes ir. So sharashak yirishti vrishtibihi.
शरशक्त्युष्टिवृष्टिभिः शरशक्त्युष्टिवृष्टिभिः
Shakti and Rishti becomes Shaktirishti.
Yeah. Shakti and
Shakti means
Ayudham.
Velayudham.
Vel.
Dandapani children, like Murugan
Murugan's-
Subramanya Kartikeya, he has that the
Ayudha.
danda, the
That
veil.
is called Vel. That is
That
called
is
the
called
Shakti.
Shakti.
Sharashak yirishti vrishtibihi.
शरशक्त्युष्टिवृष्टिभिः शरशक्त्युष्टिवृष्टिभिः
ततः प्रथममेवाग्रे शरशक यिरिष्टि वृष्टिभिः
ततः प्रथममेवाग्रे शरशक्त्युष्टिवृष्टिभिः ततः प्रथममेवाग्रे शरशक्त्युष्टिवृष्टिभिः
ववर्षुरुद्धतामर्षाम्
ववर्षुरुद्धतामर्षाम्
तां देवीममरारयः
तां देवीममरारयः तां देवीममरारयः
ववर्षुरुद्धतामर्षास्तां देवीममरारयः
ववर्षुरुद्धतामर्षास्तां देवीममरारयः ववर्षुरुद्धतामर्षास्तां देवीममरारयः
2 times both lines.
ततः प्रथममेवाग्रे शरशक्त्युष्टिवृष्टिभिः ववर्षुरुद्धतामर्षास्तां देवीममरारयः ततः प्रथममेवाग्रे शरशक्त्युष्टिवृष्टिभिः ववर्षुरुद्धतामर्षास्तां देवीममरारयः.
So Amararayaha means Asuras. Amararayaha, Amara,
Amaraha.
Ari. Amaraha and Ari.
Amara
Ari means enemies of Amaraha means Devas. Amaraha,
So
Amar,
Mara means humans
one who can die,
who die, right?
who
Mara,
has
like
who has
who have
death.
death, that's called Mara. And Amara means they don't have death. So Devas are called Amara.
Amara,
Ari means enemy.
enemies. Enemies of these Amaras are Asuras.
Asuras, yeah.
Okay. Amarari is the
Ari.
singular Asura. Amararayaha is the plural. Arayaha means
So like
enemies.
Mura is Asura. So Murari is the name of Vishnu because he is
He is
the
the
enemy
enemy
of
of Mura.
Mura. Yeah. Murari. Yeah.
So Amararayaha are the Asuras. And how are they? Uddhatam Arshaha. Amarshaha, I told you, Amarsha Purita means very angry, filled with anger, right? So Uddhatam Arshaha. So they are Pungi Varada Cholva, like in Hindi, in what do you say? Filled with anger. Like overflowing.
Overflowing.
Like the anger is overflowing. So with that, what do? Tatah prathamam eva agre devi sharashak trishti vrishtibihi. Sharaha means arrows. Shakti is the veil, the Kartikeya's, the veil. Rishti is the what do you say, daggers, like the knives. So all these things, what do? They throw in front of Devi. Devyaha agre. Uddhatam arshastam. Devi, that Devi's agre, they are aiming straight on her chest. So this only shows that why are they saying, who would do it this way, like, throwing something in front of Devi's chest? It's because they're uddhatam arsham. They have lost their senses because of the extreme anger. So the vivekam is completely lost. They have no sense, and without any sense, to show that they are saying the uddhatam arsham. That phrase is coined to show that they have completely senseless. They have gone senseless, and they are throwing all these things in front of Devi.
And uddhata marshaha and tam, when you combine, becomes that visarga becomes is sound. Vavarsho ruddhata marshas tam devi. That is why it becomes is sound.
One thing I noticed was, can you say the last line, the second line alone?
Vavarshuruddhatam Devi Mamararayah.
So Vavarshuruddhatam arshastam Devim Amararayah, right? So you have to split it as Devim Amararayah. So that im, it belongs to Devi. Devi Mamararayah is wrong. I hear you all saying as Devi Mamararayah. Mamararayah is not the word there. Amararayah is the word. Devim has to. So the way you tune it, it has to be like Devi Mamararayah. Okay. So you split the word to bring it to your attention. So it's not Devi Mamara. No. Devi Mamararayah. Okay.
Devi Mamararayah.
Again.
Devi Mamararayah.
Okay.
So
As long as
don't
you
have to say Devim Amararayah. You have to
don't
combine
say,
it.
don't split it.
You have to combine it. Yeah, you have to combine it.
Yeah. Devi Mamararayah.
Devi Mamararayah. Yes, don't give any breath in between the Devi
And Mamararayah. That's what I
If you
meant
say
to say.
Devi Mamararayah, that is not what we are saying. You shouldn't say that. You have
Don't
to
give
know
a pause after Devi and then say Mamararayah. Say it
Devi
together.
Mamararayah continuously. Sachatan prahitan banan.
Sachatan prahitan banan. Sachatan prahitan banan.
Shula Shakti Parashvadhan.
Shula Shakti Parashvadhan. Shula Shakti Parashvadhan.
So when we combine this Banan and Shulam, will become Banan Chula. That Shu becomes Chu. Like here, if you see the 27th verse, Machivaha.
Matu
Right?
and Shiva.
Matu Shivaha, that she will always change to Chi. The second cha cha. Same way here also, Banan and Shula becomes Banan Chula Shakti Parashvadhan. Sachatan Prahitan Banan Chula Shakti Parashvadhan.
Sachatan prahitan banan Shula Shakti Parashvadhan. Sachatan prahitan banan Shula Shakti Parashvadhan.
Chicheda Lila Yadmata.
Chicheda Lila Yadmata. Chicheda Lila Yadmata.
Dhanurmuktair Maheshubhihi.
Dhanurmuktair Maheshubhihi. Dhanurmuktair Maheshubhihi.
Dhanurmuktair Maheshubhihi. Dhanurmuktair Maheshubhihi.
Dhanurmuktair Maheshubhihi. Dhanurmuktair Maheshubhihi.
Chicheda Lila Yadmata Dhanurmuktair Maheshubhihi.
चिच्छेदलीलयाद्मातधनुर्मुक्तैर्महेषुभिः चिच्छेदलीलयाद्मातधनुर्मुक्तैर्महेषुभिः
So together.
सा च तान् प्रहितान् बाणान् शूलशक्तिपरश्वधान् चिच्छेदलीलयाद्मातधनुर्मुक्तैर्महेषुभिः सा च तान् प्रहितान् बाणान् शूलशक्तिपरश्वधान् चिच्छेदलीलयाद्मातधनुर्मुक्तैर्महेषुभिः.
So what does Devi do? Now she has to face those all those arrows and everything, right? What does she do? She chicheda, she breaks them. How does she break them? Using Sachatan, Prahitan, Banan.
So Leela, so for her it is just
Playfully,
a playfully.
With a, like so, playfully she.
Yeah. For her it is just a simple play, just like playing with small kids. She just breaks all the.
And Adhmata Dhanur Muktaihi Maheshubhihi. So what does she do? Is Adhmata Dhanur Muktehi. Dhanur Muktehi means the arrows that left the Dhanu. Yeah, Dhanuhu Mukta. That is leaving the Dhanu. Or the Adhmata, with a huge sound, her arrows leave the Dhanu, the bow. And Maheshubhihi, Maha Ishubhihi. Ishu means arrows. Arrow. Maha means big arrows are leaving her bow with a huge sound, and they break down the all the arrows that come and attack her playfully. She just does it very playfully.
Tasyagratatasthatha kali.
Tasyagratatasthatha kali. Tasyagratatasthatha kali.
Shulapata vidaritan.
Shulapata vidaritan. Shulapata vidaritan.
Tasyagratatasthatha kali. Shulapata vidaritan.
Tasyagratatasthatha kali. Shulapata vidaritan. Tasyagratatasthatha kali. Shulapata vidaritan.
Khadvanga pothitamscharin.
Khadvanga pothitamscharin. Khadvanga pothitamscharin.
Kurvati vyacharattada.
Kurvati vyacharattada. Kurvati vyacharattada.
Khadvanga pothitamscharin. Kurvati vyacharattada.
Khadvanga pothitamscharin. Kurvati vyacharattada. Khadvanga pothitamscharin. Kurvati vyacharattada. Tasyagratatasthatha kali. Shulapata vidaritan. Khadvanga pothitamscharin. Kurvati vyacharattada. Tasyagratatasthatha kali. Shulapata vidaritan. Khadvanga pothitamscharin. Kurvati vyacharattada.
So now the next few verses, it's going to say, describe what each of the other Devis are doing. All the Matrika Devis are there, right? What is each one of them doing there? What kind of action? Now it starts with Kali. So Kali is there. It says that what Kali is doing, how she is killing people, the Asuras. Khatvanga Potitan, she is hitting them with a stick which has all the skulls put together,
That is
and
a-
she
yeah.
is
It's called
hitting them.
Khadvangam. We don't normally see that type of weapon. So it is a very unique weapon
Unique
in the
weapon
Devi
for
Mahatmyam. It's called
Kali.
Khadvangam.
So she's using
It's
that
like a
kind
stick with all the just the skulls.
of Kali is, that's
Yeah.
how she is.
That is
She
her weapon.
Mundamala
Yeah.
Dhari, right?
Yeah.
She has all those. That is her abharana. So
But here it is a
the
ayudha.
Ayudha.
That
So
ayudha. Khadvangam
she's
is
the
a
one.
ayudham.
So yes,
Yeah.
yes. So that is so this verse talks about Kali, doing all the actions.
And if you remember in the last class when we had that in Delhi, so there was a question about why Kali is coming here. I don't know whether you all followed that. So because she already said in the seventh, at the end of seventh chapter, that my job is done. It's all done. So now, like future, whatever you take care, and then she just says she is
No,
leaving.
she's not leaving.
She's not leaving.
around
She's
there.
no. She's saying that, but Devi does not say that. Like now, it's like assistant. They can say that my job is done, so I am leaving. Doesn't mean that boss has said, okay, you can't go.
Until boss says you still have to be there.
Yeah, doesn't mean that they can just go away. But another important thing is she is keeping her for there is some other reason. So she will be rewarded later on. Like Kali is going to be rewarded later on in this. So she has to be there. That is why she is. It's not that just because she said I am done. We can take that she said I have done my heavy lifting now. I will not do like lot more. You take care, but she doesn't leave the scene. That's what it means. She's there, and she is not. It's not like she has to be the commander or be the friend, but but Devi can grant her a lot of many things which she will get later. Yeah. Next.
You want to say that, or
Yeah.
it's done? One
Two
more
times.
time.
Yeah.
Tasyagratastatha.
तस्याग्रतस्तथा काली शूलपातविदारितान् खट्वाङ्गपोथितांश्चारीं कुर्वती व्यचरत्तदा तस्याग्रतस्तथा काली शूलपातविदारितान् खट्वाङ्गपोथितांश्चारीं कुर्वती व्यचरत्तदा.
So she is just standing there again, saying, I am also ready to fight. So it does not mean that just because she said I am not going to fight, it doesn't mean she will not be there. She is still coming there and jumping and like she is waiting for the next ajna or the orders.
So,
Kaman,
so he is not mentioned in the Ashtamatrika Kali.
Kali kadiyadu.
But then Kali is coming here.
she is not Ashtamatrika.
She's not listed there, but then Kali is coming into.
She is there. She is there.
She's
Now
there
and then she
and
makes the presence.
Yeah.
She does her job of killing asuras, but she's not part of the Ashtama.
Yes. Now she is not killing, but she is just saying, if anything, I am ready for any work. I am near you. She's just telling that I am here with all my and the Kali's weapon is Khadvangam. So she is with that weapon and she is ready. Kamandalu. Now all the Ashtamatrikas will come. Kamandalu Jalakshepa.
Kamandalu Jalakshepa. Kamandalu Jalakshepa.
Hataviryan Hatau Jasaha.
Hataviryan Hatau Jasaha. Hataviryan Hatau Jasaha.
Kamandalu Jalakshepa Hataviryan Hatau Jasaha.
Kamandalu Jalakshepa Hataviryan Hatau Jasaha. Kamandalu Jalakshepa Hataviryan Hatau Jasaha.
Brahmani Chakaro Chatrun.
Brahmani Chakaro Chatrun. Brahmani Chakaro Chatrun.
Yena Yena Smadhavati.
Yena Yena Smadhavati. Yena Yena Smadhavati.
Brahmani Chakaro Chatrun. Yena Yena Smadhavati.
Brahmani Chakaro Chatrun. Yena Yena Smadhavati. Brahmani Chakaro Chatrun. Yena Yena Smadhavati. Kamandalu Jalakshepa Hata Viryan Hataujasaha. Brahmani Chakaro Chatrun. Yena Yena Smadhavati. Kamandalu Jalakshepa Hata Viryan Hataujasaha. Brahmani Chakaro Chatrun. Yena Yena Smadhavati.
So here Brahmani Akarot means she did. It Akarot Shatrun. So Shatrun is enemies, right? She did something to the enemies, Shatrun. So here that Sha, that It and Sha becomes Cha. That is why you have Chatrun. Yeah. So Chatrun is that in the Sandhi, the word actually is Shatru. So it becomes
Akarot Shatrun.
Shatrun becomes Chakarot Chatrun. Yena Yena Smadhavati. So here Brahmani, who is the first of the Ashtamatrika. So she is now coming to fight. And what is Brahmani having? What is the weapon? Kamandalam. So she just has, it's like she is going to do, like you take a Kamandalam, right? You see, if you go to Ganges, people take the Kamandalam to do their prayer. So it doesn't even look like is somebody coming to a war, right? With a Kamandalam and water. But even that, what she does, just by sprinkling that water on the Asuras, they are all just dead.
No, they lose their Ojas and Virya. Their Bala, the valor, and Ojas, their, the, what do you say, the Tejas, not Ojas, Tejas, it's all similar.
Yeah, the energy.
The energy gets reduced. Hataha, it is destroyed. So that is also important, right? So the main Bala to the Asuras is their power. The strength, right? So Brahmani does her job by bringing down their energy. Just by sprinkling. Yena Yena Smadhavati. Wherever she goes, she just sprinkles her water from the Kamandalu. And by doing that, when that water falls on the Asura, usually what happens after the prayers, we try to get the sprinkling right on us. Why do we get it? To increase our Ojas and Tejas, right? That is the effect of doing prayers. But here Brahmani is using her Kamandalu water as a weapon to bring down the energy of the Asuras.
Maheshwari Trishulena.
Maheshwari Trishulena. Maheshwari Trishulena.
Tatha Chakrena Vaishnavi.
Tatha Chakrena Vaishnavi. Tatha Chakrena Vaishnavi.
Maheshwari Trishulena. Tatha Chakrena Vaishnavi.
Maheshwari Trishulena. Tatha Chakrena Vaishnavi. Maheshwari Trishulena. Tatha Chakrena Vaishnavi.
Daityan Jaghana Kaumari.
Daityan Jaghana Kaumari. Daityan Jaghana Kaumari.
Tatha Shaktyati Kopana.
Tatha Shakyati Kopana. Tatha Shakyati Kopana.
Daityan Jaghana Kaumari. Tatha Shaktyati-kopana.
दैत्याञ्जघान कौमारी तथा शक्त्यातिकोपना दैत्याञ्जघान कौमारी तथा शक्त्यातिकोपना
Together.
माहेश्वरी त्रिशूलेन तथा चक्रेण वैष्णवी दैत्याञ्जघान कौमारी तथा शक्त्यातिकोपना माहेश्वरी त्रिशूलेन तथा चक्रेण वैष्णवी दैत्याञ्जघान कौमारी तथा शक्त्यातिकोपना.
So here all three are together. Maheshwari with her Trishula.
Maheshwari is the
Maheshwara Shakti.
Maheshwara, Ishvara, Shiva has what is the weapon? Trishula. So Maheshwari has the Trishula as the weapon. Same thing, Vaishnavi. What is the Vishnu's Ayudham? Chakra. So that is why Vaishnavi has the Chakra Ayudham.
Right? Daityan Jaghana. Daityan means Asuras. Jaghana, they are killed. How? And Kaumari Tatha Shakti Atikopana. Shakti means, again I told you, the Subramanyas. So Kaumari also has same veil as the Shakti as the weapon. So Maheshwari using the Trishula, Vaishnavi using the Chakra, and Kaumari using the Shakti. Atikopana. So here Atikopana is a word which actually comes with Kaumari. Kaumari Tatha Shaktyati Kopana. So very angry Kaumari, it says, right? They all three of them, but very angry Kaumari killed all the Asuras. But the interpreters say that this Atikopana should be for all three of them, not only for Kaumari, for all Maheshwari, Vaishnavi and Kaumari. All three of them are Atikopana with so much of anger. They Daityan Jaghana, they are killing the Asuras.
So just means that we have to take that kopam for everyone. Although normally the Kumara or the Kartikeya Kaumara, he is known for his anger. So now he doesn't normally come without anger. He is always angry. So that Atikopana is always associated with the Kumara. So now in every Purana you see, he is only always angry. So that Atikopana, here also that Atikopana immediately comes for the Kaumari. Aindri Kulisha Patena.
Aindri Kulisha Patena. Aindri Kulisha Patena.
Shatasho Daitya Danavaha.
Shatasho Daitya Danavaha. Shatasho Daitya Danavaha.
Aindri Kulisha Patena. Shatasho Daitya Danavaha.
Aindri Kulisha Patena. Shatasho Daitya Danavaha. Aindri Kulisha Patena. Shatasho Daitya Danavaha.
Petur Vidaritaf Prithvyam.
Petur Vidaritaf Prithvyam. Petur Vidaritaf Prithvyam.
Rudhiraugha Pravarshinaha.
Rudhiraugha Pravarshinaha. Rudhiraugha Pravarshinaha.
Petur Vidaritaf Prithvyam. Rudhiraugha Pravarshinaha.
Petur Vidaritaf Prithvyam. Rudhiraugha Pravarshinaha. Petur Vidaritaf Prithvyam. Rudhiraugha Pravarshinaha.
Together, two times.
Aindri Kulisha Patena. Shatasho Daitya Danavaha. Petur Vidaritaf Prithvyam. Rudhiraugha Pravarshinaha. ऐन्द्रीकुलिशपातेन शतशो दैत्यदानवाः पेतुर्विदारिताः पृथ्व्या रुधिरौघप्रवर्षिणः.
So here comes Aindri Kulishapatena using her Vajrayudha. Indra's Vajrayudha.
Vajrayudha is the Ayudha for Indra. So Aindri's Ayudham is the Vajrayudha.
So she kills hundreds of asuras, Shatadanavaha, Shatasho Daitya Danavaha. So Daityas, we already mentioned that Diti, the Daityas are called Daityas because they were born from Diti, and Danavas also because Dhanu is the father, and they are born out of Dhanu. That is why they are called Danavas. So hundreds of Daitya
so we
Danavas.
Have Diti and Aditi. So Ditis, they are all the Daitya, the Asuras, and Aditi's generation is the Devas. Yeah.
So Rudra-Abhishekam Pravarshinaha, in the bhumi, in the land, what happens is the blood is flowing like a river.
So whole earth, it is just like overflowing only with the blood of all the Asuras because of that Vajrayudas, Indra's killing. Here Shatashaha means, it is, although Shata means 100, so we have to take this as many. So like it is not like we have to say count 100. It's not like
hundreds of.
It does. That's what how we have to take it. Tunda prahara vidhvasta.
Tunda prahara vidhvasta. Tunda prahara vidhvasta.
Damshra vakshasaha.
Damshra vakshasaha. Damshra-drakshata-vakshasah.
Tunda prahara vidhvasta. Damshra-drakshata-vakshasah.
Tunda prahara vidhvasta. Damshra-drakshata-vakshasah. Tunda prahara vidhvasta. Damshra-drakshata-vakshasah.
Varahamurtya nepatams.
Varahamurtya nepatams. Varahamurtya nepatams.
Chakrena cha vidaritaha.
Chakrena cha vidaritaha. Chakrena cha vidaritaha.
Varahamurtya nepatams. Chakrena cha vidaritaha.
Varahamurtya nepatams. Chakrena cha vidaritaha. Varahamurtya nepatams. Chakrena cha vidaritaha. Tunda prahara vidhvasta. Damshra-drakshata-vakshasah. Varahamurtya nepatams. Chakrena cha vidaritaha. Tunda prahara vidhvasta. Damshra-drakshata-vakshasah. Varahamurtya nepatams. Chakrena cha vidaritaha.
So you all understood? So the Varahi is the goddess here who kills everybody, the asuras, using her Damshra-Grakshata Vakshasaha, using her teeth, right?
And also just her face.
Just the face.
She has a face and
the boar face. And also she is using the Chakrena, using the chakra. She is the avatara of Varahamurti, is avatara of Vishnu. So he has the Chakra Yudha also. So using that, the Varahamurtya Nyapatams Chakrena cha Vidaritaha.
So she is just using her head to grind to the bhumi as a Varaha. So all of them are like made into powder. Just like, you know how they use a stone to make powder. So with the head, that's how she uses here the Varaha.
Okay.
Nakhair vidaritams chanyan.
Nakhair vidaritams chanyan. Nakhair vidaritams chanyan.
Bhakshayanti mahasuran.
भक्षयन्ति महासुरान् भक्षयन्ति महासुरान्
नखैर्विदादितांश्चान्यान् भक्षयन्ति महासुरान्
नखैर्विदारितांश्चान्यान् भक्षयन्ति महासुरान् नखैर्विदारितांश्चान्यान् भक्षयन्ति महासुरान्
नारसिंही चचाराजौ
नारसिंही चचाराजौ नारसिंही चचाराजौ
नादापूर्णदिगम्बरा
नादापूर्णदिगम्बरा नादापूर्णदिगम्बरा
नारसिंही चचाराजौ नादापूर्णदिगम्बरा
नारसिंही चचाराजौ नादापूर्णदिगम्बरा नारसिंही चचाराजौ नादापूर्णदिगम्बरा नखैर्विदारितांश्चान्यान् भक्षयन्ति महासुरान् नारसिंही चचाराजौ नादापूर्णदिगम्बरा नखैर्विदारितांश्चान्यान् भक्षयन्ति महासुरान् नारसिंही चचाराजौ नादापूर्णदिगम्बरा.
So now comes Narasimhi. So what does she do? She bhakshayanti mahasuran. She starts eating, gobbling up all the asuras, and
she uses her nakha because this Narasimhi or Narasimha, if you see the picture, the nakha or the nails, that's very important. So she can use the nails to tear them apart and then start eating. And also with the garjanam or the sound.
Nada Purna Digambara, Dik Ambara, all the entire space is filled with her roar.
Just the roar of that lion here, it just gives so much fear to all the asuras. Just the sound, because that sound is unbearable sound. Chandatahasairasuraha
Chandatahasairasuraha Chandatahasairasuraha
Shivadutyabhidushitaha
Shivadutyabhidushitaha Shivadutyabhidushitaha.
So Asuraha and Shiva, when you combine, becomes Asura Shiva. That she, we have to just add before the she ish sound. Chandatahasairasura Shivadutyabhidushitaha
Chandatahasairasura Shivadutyabhidushitaha Chandatahasairasura Shivadutyabhidushitaha.
Petuh prithivyam patitas
Petuh prithivyam patitas Petuh prithivyam patitas
Tamscha khadaatha satada
Tamscha khadaatha sadada Tamscha khadaatha sadada.
Petuh prithivyam patitams tamscha khadaatha satada
Petuh prithivyam patitams tamscha khadaatha sadada Petuh prithivyam patitams tamscha khadaatha sadada.
Together.
Chandatahasairasura Shivadutyabhidushitaha Petuh prithivyam patitams tamscha khadaatha sadada Chandatahasairasura Shivadutyabhidushitaha ह्यभिदूषिताः पेतुः पृथिव्यां पतितां सांश्चखादाथ सा तदा.
So now comes Shivaduti. So what does Shivaduti do? Because of her Attahasa, the Asuras are all falling down, losing their consciousness. So that time they are all falling on the ground, and Devi is devouring on them. Like she is Chakada. Chakada means eating. So the Petuf Prathivyam, those who are falling on the Bhumi, they are being eaten by Devi. So it comes here, Shivaduti comes here. They are all here now. So iti matriganam. So come next verse says iti matriganam. So now all the ashtamatrikas are given here. Now it's going to talk about all the matriganas together.
Iti matriganam kruddham.
Iti matriganam kruddham. Iti matriganam kruddham.
Mardayantam mahasuran.
Mardayantam mahasuran. Mardayantam mahasuran.
Iti matriganam kruddham mardayantam mahasuran.
Iti matriganam kruddham mardayantam mahasuran. Iti matriganam kruddham mardayantam mahasuran.
Drishtva bhyupayair vividhair.
Drishtva bhyupayair vividhair. Drishtva bhyupayair vividhair.
Neshur devari sainikaha.
Neshur devari sainikaha. Neshur devari sainikaha.
Drishtva bhyupayair vividhair. Neshur devari sainikaha.
Drishtva bhyupayair vividhair. Neshur devari sainikaha. Drishtva bhyupayair vividhair. Neshur devari sainikaha. Iti matriganam kruddham mardayantam mahasuran. Drishtva bhyupayair vividhair. Neshur devari sainikaha. Iti matriganam kruddham mardayantam mahasuran. Drishtva bhyupayair vividhair. Neshur devari sainikaha.
So looking at all these matriganas all together, Vividhair Upayahi, they are using different tactics. Now the Asuras are kind of overwhelmed. One is using the Nakha, one is using the face, one is using Vajrayudha. So many different tactics are being used by all these matriganas, and that leaves the Mahasuran. Neshuhu, they are running. Neshuhu means they are running away. They have started to run away, looking at the Kopam, the Kruddham Matriganam. So the entire, how are the Matriganas? They are not very soft either. They are doing different tactics and they are extremely angry. Looking at that, all the Asuras are starting to run away from the battlefield. So the Matriganas are here called the, who are Brahmi, Vaishnavi, Maheshwari, Kaumari, Aindri, Narasimhi, Varahi, Shivaduti. So here the Matriganas include Shivaduti.
Guruji, for me it looks like this is the war field that is translated to current day war field. Like you see, the Jala is like chemical war field.
Yes, yeah, all different types.
The peacock is like an aeroplane kind of thing. And
Yeah.
then, other
Different types of, yeah.
All these are translated from the origin of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Manifestations.
They
Different
use-
manifestations.
this war paint.
Yeah, it cannot be the same, right?
Yeah.
It has to change according to the age.
Yeah, I think many are following like the one Hollywood movie I saw. They just copied exactly the 9th chapter, the warfare, exactly everything. But it's a Hollywood movie, so they can easily all the movie somebody wants to take, they can just take it from here.
You just need some imagination.
One question. Shivaduti kenna? What is the origin for Shivaduti?
Shivaduti is just using the Attahasa. She, the
After
asuras are
Asura.
falling down unconscious. One second.
She's just eating everybody.
Abhidushitaha.
Whoever has
Shivaduti
fallen down,
Abhidushita.
she's just eating. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Matriganam, Iti Matriganam.
Iti
Now-
so
No,
that is
so
done.
it will all be as Matrigana. That name, when you see Matrigana, it means all the 8 of them.
Yeah. Palayana paran drishtva
Palayana paran drishva, Palayana paran drishva,
Daityan matriganarditan
Daityan matriganarditan, Daityan matriganarditan,
Palayana paran drishtva Daityan matriganarditan
Palayana paran drishva, Daityan matriganarditan, Palayana paran drishva, Daityan matriganarditan,
Yodhumabhyayayau kruddho
Yodhumabhyayayau kruddho, Yodhumabhyayayau kruddho,
Raktabijo mahasuraha
Raktabijo mahasuraha, Raktabijo mahasuraha,
Yodhumabhyayayau kruddho Raktabijo mahasuraha
Yodhumabhyayayau kruddho, Raktabijo mahasuraha, Yodhumabhyayayau kruddho, Raktabijo mahasuraha,
Palayana
paran drishva, Daityan matriganarditan, Yodhumabhyayayau kruddho, Raktabijo mahasuraha, Palayana paran drishva, Daityan matriganarditan, Yodhumabhyayayau kruddho, Raktabijo mahasuraha.
So seeing all the asuras running away, Raktabija enters and he is Palayana Paran means he is extremely angry, and Yodhum means to fight. So to fight he has come, and so now a new asura has come whose name is Raktabija for the fight.
So Raktabija, you remember we talked about him before. Who was born as Raktabija? Remember? Mahishasura, when he was born. So the father, the Rambha, the asura called Rambha, he got this Mahishasura, his son, with great difficulty. So he takes another birth later as the Raktabija. You go back to that story, then you will remember.
One clarification there. But he gets Ayojyam with Devi, right?
Mahishasura.
Mahishasura, the head gets chopped and he gets Ayojyam, right? But then after that, how is that rebirth?
It's not him, his father.
His
Rambha. The asura called Rambha. With he gets the son Mahishasura. So the father takes the birth of Raktabija. Because he cannot let the Danava, the Kula to just be defeated, extinguished, right? So he comes back as Raktabija in a later birth.
Raktabindur yada bhumau
Raktabindur yada bhumau, Raktabindur yada bhumau,
पतस्त्य शरीरतः
पतस्यस्य शरीरतः पतस्यस्य शरीरतः
रक्तबिन्दुर्यदा भूमौ पतत्यस्य शरीरतः
रक्तबिन्दुर्यदा भूमौ पतत्यस्य शरीरतः रक्तबिन्दुर्यदा भूमौ पतत्यस्य शरीरतः
समुत्पतति मेदिन्याम्
समुत्पतति मेदिन्याम् समुत्पतति मेदिन्याम्
तत्प्रमाणस्तदासुरः
तत्प्रमाणस्तदासुरः तत्प्रमाणस्तदासुरः
समुत्पतति मेदिन्याम् तत्प्रमाणस्तदासुरः
समुत्पतति मेदिन्याम् तत्प्रमाणस्तदासुरः समुत्पतति मेदिन्याम् तत्प्रमाणस्तदासुरः रक्तबिन्दुर्यदा भूमौ पतत्यस्य शरीरतः समुत्पतति मेदिन्याम् तत्प्रमाणस्तदासुरः रक्तबिन्दुर्यदा भूमौ पतत्यस्य शरीरतः समुत्पतति मेदिन्याम् तत्प्रमाणस्तदासुरः.
So Raktabindur. So now the name is Raktabija. So this shloka describes the name. What is the significance of Raktabija? Raktabindur yada bhumau. When a small drop of blood from that asura falls on Medini, means the earth. If falls, then from that one drop will arise so many Raktabijas who have equal power, just like this one. But you have many. You have thousands of Raktabija from one drop. So if more and more drops fall, then more and more they just the whole bhumi, it will be just having the asuras only. That is the Raktabija asuras. That is how he has that special boon. युयुधे स गदा पाणिः
युयुधे स गदा पाणिः युयुधे स गदा पाणिः
इन्द्रशक्त्या महासुरः
इन्द्रशक्त्या महासुरः इन्द्रशक्त्या महासुरः.
So Panihi and Gada Pani. Gada Ayudham. Pani is the hand. Panihi and Indra will become Pani Rindra. Yuyudhe sa Gada Pani Rindra Shaktya Mahasuraha.
युयुधे स गदा पाणिरिन्द्रशक्त्या महासुरः युयुधे स गदा पाणिरिन्द्रशक्त्या महासुरः.
ततश्चैन्द्री स्ववज्रेण
ततश्चैन्द्री स्ववज्रेण ततश्चैन्द्री स्ववज्रेण
रक्तबीजमताडयत्
रक्तबीजमताडयत् रक्तबीजमताडयत्.
ततश्चैन्द्री स्ववज्रेण रक्तबीजमताडयत्
ततश्चैन्द्री स्ववज्रेण रक्तबीजमताडयत् ततश्चैन्द्री स्ववज्रेण रक्तबीजमताडयत्. युयुधे स गदा पाणिरिन्द्रशक्त्या महासुरः ततश्चैन्द्री स्ववज्रेण रक्तबीजमताडयत् युयुधे स गदा पाणिरिन्द्रशक्त्या महासुरः ततश्चैन्द्री स्ववज्रेण रक्तबीजमताडयत्.
So the Raktabija is very angry looking at all the Danavas running, right? They were we saw that, right? They were starting to run, looking at all these Matrikanas. Now this Raktabija comes there with too much anger and sees that all the Danavas are now running. Let me now come and face these Matrikanas. And the first one he fights is with Aindri. So the Aindri, Indra Shaktya. So Aindri, there is a fight. He starts with Aindri using the Gada. Gada Panir Indra Shaktya. Using his Gada, he starts fighting with in Aindri. Tatashchaindri Swavajrena, using her own Vajrayuda, she also Raktabijam Atadayat. Atadayat means she also hits Raktabija using her own Vajrayudha.
Kulishenagatasyasu
Kulishenagatasyasu
Bhagususravashonitam
Bahususravashonitam
Kulishenagatasyasu Bahususravashonitam
Kulishenagatasyasu Bahususravashonitam Kulishenagatasyasu Bahususravashonitam
Samuttasthus-tato yodhas
Samuttasthus-tato yodhas Samuttasthus-tato yodhas
Tadrupas tatparakramaha
Tadrupas tatparakramaha Tadrupas tatparakramaha
Samuttasthus-tato yodhas Tadrupas tatparakramaha
Samuttasthus-tato yodhas Tadrupas tatparakramaha Samuttasthus-tato yodhas Tadrupas tatparakramaha Kulishenagatasyasu Bahususravashonitam Samuttasthus-tato yodhas Tadrupas tatparakramaha Kulishenagatasyasu Bahususravashonitam Samuttasthus-tato yodhas Tadrupas tatparakramaha.
Kulishaha means axe. So the Vajrayudha of Aindri is like she holds the axe, is the Vajrayudha. Kulishenahatasyasu Bahu Susrava Shonitam. Shonitam means blood, and it starts flowing. Raktabijas having hit by the axe, Vajrayudha of Aindri, lot of blood starts flowing on the ground. Samuttastustato, Samutasthuhu means got up. Okay, Samutasthuhu means who got up.
From that
Tato
from that
tataha, from that blood. Yodhaha tadrupaha tat parakramaha. They have the same. Many got up. Many asuras got up from that blood, who were looking like the same rupa of Raktabija, looking similar to Raktabija, with the same parakrama also.
The Yodha means the warriors.
The warriors, yeah. So they all got up. Yodha, so many warriors got up from that blood, who had similar form like Raktabija and also had similar power and strength like Raktabija.
Manifestation of AI and robotics.
So many of them, yeah.
You just get more and more.
It's like a viral.
Duplicate, cloning.
Cloning.
Yeah.
Yavantah patitastasya
Yavantah patitastasya
sharirad raktabindavaha
Sharirad-raktabindavaha
Yavantah patitastasya sharirad raktabindavaha
Yavantah patitastasya sharirad-raktabindavaha Yavantah patitastasya sharirad-raktabindavaha
Tavantah purusha jatas
Tavantah purusha jatas
Tadvirya balavikramaha
तद्वीर्यबलविक्रमाः तद्वीर्यबलविक्रमाः
तावन्तः पुरुषा जातास्तद्वीर्यबलविक्रमाः
तावन्तः पुरुषा जातास्तद्वीर्यबलविक्रमाः तावन्तः पुरुषा जातास्तद्वीर्यबलविक्रमाः यावन्तः पतितास्तस्य शरीरात् रक्तबिन्दवः वीर्यबलविक्रमाः यावन्तः पतितास्तस्य शरीरात् रक्तबिन्दवः तावन्तः पुरुषा जातास्तद्वीर्यबलविक्रमाः.
So the same concept,
Same meaning.
same meaning.
Rakta binda.
Rakta binda are the drops of blood falling, create many Rakta bija with same valor, same power, same ayudas, and with the same anger, they are all also start to fight with the Matraganas.
So this one is saying the one who were generated, then from them also the blood comes.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
That is from the
It is not.
original
It is not just from the original one.
Oh.
So one has become millions. So from million it will become billion because each one has the same power. So anything which is generated by that, they have the same power to do. Again, any blood falls from that person, again it will have another thousands of Rakta Bija will start. Te chapi yuyudhostatra Purusha Rakta Sambhavaha Te chapi yuyudhostatra Purusha Rakta Sambhavaha Samam matrabhiratyugra Shastrapatati Bhishanam Te chapi yuyudhostatra Purusha Rakta Sambhavaha Samam matrabhiratyugra Shastrapatati Bhishanam
Samam matribhi. Again, tell me. Say that again. I can hear Radyugra somewhere. Somebody is saying Radyugra. Ratyugra. Ta.
Ta.
Ah.
Yeah.
Radyugra illa Rati. Ati Ugra.
Ati. Yeah.
Ratyugra. So matribhi Ati Ugra.
Ugra becomes mat. Yeah.
Again,
Matribhi Ratyugra.
together please.
Yeah.
Samam.
Yeah.
Once more.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Okay.
Yeah.
So again, same thing. Okay. So they are all Ati Ugra Shastrapatati Bhishanam. They are fighting with too much of anger and
with the Matraganas.
with all the Matraganas.
Punascha Vajrapatena
पुनश्च वज्रपातेन
क्षतमस्य शिरो यदा
क्षतमस्य शिरो यदा क्षतमस्य शिरो यदा
पुनश्च वज्रपातेन क्षतमस्य शिरो यदा
पुनश्च वज्रपातेन क्षतमस्य शिरो यदा पुनश्च वज्रपातेन क्षतमस्य शिरो यदा
ववाहरक्तं पुरुषास्
ववाहरक्तं पुरुषास् ववाहरक्तं पुरुषास्
ततो जाताः सहस्रशः
ततो जाताः सहस्रशः ततो जाताः सहस्रशः
ववाहरक्तं पुरुषास्ततो जाताः सहस्रशः
ववाहरक्तं पुरुषास्ततो जाताः सहस्रशः ववाहरक्तं पुरुषास्ततो जाताः सहस्रशः पुनश्च वज्रपातेन क्षतमस्य शिरो यदा ववाहरक्तं पुरुषास्ततो जाताः सहस्रशः पुनश्च वज्रपातेन क्षतमस्य शिरो यदा ववाहरक्तं पुरुषास्ततो जाताः सहस्रशः.
So again, Vajrapatena, Punascha means again, Vajrapatena Kshatamasya Shiro Yada. The head gets chopped off using the Vajrayudha. Again, Raktabija's head gets chopped off. But again, Vavaharaktam Purushaha Tato Jataha Sahasrashaha.
Thousands of.
So much of blood flows out because his head gets chopped off. But then thousands of Jata, the Purushaha, the warriors are coming out of that blood.
Vaishnavi samare chainam
Vaishnavi samare chainam Vaishnavi samare chainam
chakrena bhijaganaha
chakrena bhijaganaha chakrena bhijaganaha
Vaishnavi samare chainam chakrena bhijaganaha
Vaishnavi samare chainam chakrena bhijaganaha Vaishnavi samare chainam chakrena bhijaganaha
gadaya tadayamasa
gadaya tadayamasa gadaya tadayamasa
Aindritamasureshwaram
Aindritamasureshwaram Aindritamasureshwaram
Vaishnavi sam yeah
Two times.
Vaishnavi samare chainam chakrena bhijaganaha gadaya tadayamasa Aindritamasureshwaram Vaishnavi samare chainam chakrena bhijaganaha gadaya tadayamasa Aindritamasureshwaram.
So, Enam means this Rakta Bija. Vaishnavi Samare means Samaraha means battlefield. In that battle, Vaishnavi, what did she do? Chakrena Abhijaghana means she hits him with the chakra. Gadaya Tadayamasa Aindri Tam Asureshwaram. Tam Asureshwaram means that Asura. Aindri also hits him with the Gada. It says, okay. So what does it mean? Vaishnavi uses the chakra to hit that Asura. And the same, that Asura, Aindri also hits him with the Gada. So the commentator says, this is one way of interpreting. He says, Aindri Tam means the Asura, when Aindri hits this Asura, when Aindri hits him, he's pushed back in front of this Vaishnavi. So he is returning from Aindri, having got hit by Aindri. He's returning to Vaishnavi and she hits him with a gada. So Nagesha Bhattar, he says, Aindri Tam Asureshwaram is one. Aindri Tam Asureshwaram. He says Aindri Tam is one word. One who is who
Coming
has
back.
got hit by Aindri and who is returning from her. Aindri Tam, the one who is returned from Aindri, that Asura, Vaishnavi gets hold of him and hits him at the Gada. So the words are being played. The commentators, they like to see how to split in different ways.
So we can also say, like, because of that Vajrayuda, that blood which comes down, so some asuras are coming. Those asuras are hit by this Vaishnavi.
So the one who are coming from Aindri are being hit by
Vaishnavi Chakra Bhinnas.
Do the Mahaprakas know this is happening at this time? That the multiple copies were in the, do they know?
Yeah, they are all looking at it.
They are looking at it.
They are fighting.
They are fighting.
It's not happening somewhere virtually. They are there, right in the battlefield.
Vaishnavi Chakra Bhinnasya.
Vaishnavi Chakra Bhinnasya. Vaishnavi Chakra Bhinnasya.
Rudhirasrava Sambhavaihi.
Rudhirasrava Sambhavaihi. Rudhirasrava Sambhavaihi.
Vaishnavi Chakra Bhinnasya. Rudhirasrava Sambhavaihi.
Vaishnavi Chakra Bhinnasya. Rudhirasrava Sambhavaihi. Vaishnavi Chakra Bhinnasya. Rudhirasrava Sambhavaihi.
Sahasrasho Jagadvyaptam.
Sahasrasho Jagadvyaptam. Sahasrasho Jagadvyaptam.
Tat Pramanair Mahasuraihi.
Tat Pramaneir Mahasuraihi. Tat Pramaneir Mahasuraihi.
Sahasrasho Jagadvyaptam. Tat Pramanair Mahasuraihi.
Sahasrasho Jagadvyaptam. Tat Pramaneir Mahasuraihi. Sahasrasho Jagadvyaptam. Tat Pramaneir Mahasuraihi. Vaishnavi Chakra Bhinnasya. Rudhirasrava Sambhavaihi. Sahasrasho Jagadvyaptam. Tat Pramaneir Mahasuraihi. Vaishnavi Chakra Bhinnasya. Rudhirasrava Sambhavaihi. Sahasrasho Jagadvyaptam. Tat Pramaneir Mahasuraihi.
So this is the reason why the commentator said Vaishnavi hit all the asuras who returned after getting hit by Aindri. Because here in the 48th shloka, Vaishnavi Chakra Bhinnasya. So having been hit by Vaishnavi's chakra, all these Rudra Srava Sambhavaihi, the lot of blood is being flowed, and Sahasrasho Jagat Vyaptam, in the entire universe, the Jagat is being occupied by thousands of Sahasrasho.
So there is only Rakta Bija, nothing else can be seen.
Mahasuraihi, the Mahasura
whole world is
has
just filled with them.
occupied the entire universe. So this verse talks about the Mahasura being hit by Vaishnavi. Aindri is not here. So this is why Nagesha Bhatta feels it's better to say Aindri Tam, the ones who are returning from Aindri, Vaishnavi hits them. The next verse talks about after getting hit by Vaishnavi, the entire universe is being occupied by this Asura. So that's why he says Aindri Tam, instead of Aindri and Vaishnavi there, Vaishnavi alone hits. And from that hitting, a lot of Mahasuras are born.
Shaktya Jaghana Kaumari.
Shaktya Jaghana Kaumari. Shaktya Jaghana Kaumari.
Varahi cha tathasina.
Varahi cha tathasina. Varahi cha tathasina.
Shaktya Jaghana Kaumari Varahi cha tathasina.
Shaktya Jaghana Kaumari Varahi cha tathasina. Shaktya Jaghana Kaumari Varahi cha tathasina.
Maheshwari Trishulena.
Maheshwari Trishulena. Maheshwari Trishulena.
Raktabijam Mahasuram.
Raktabijam Mahasuram. Raktabijam Mahasuram.
Maheshwari Trishulena Raktabijam Mahasuram.
Maheshwari Trishulena Raktabijam Mahasuram. Maheshwari Trishulena Raktabijam Mahasuram. Shaktya Jaghana Kaumari Varahi cha tathasina. Maheshwari Trishulena Raktabijam Mahasuram. Shaktya Jaghana Kaumari Varahi cha tathasina. Maheshwari Trishulena Raktabijam Mahasuram.
So Kaumari using the Shakti Ayuda. You have to always that is the Ayuda for Kumara. So Kaumari is Shakti and Varahi. What is Tathasina? Tatha Asina. So Asi is the sword.
Sword. So
she
Varahi has the
sword.
sword. as the
So she's
Ayuda.
using the Asi. We have seen this Asi word many times. So Tatha Asina. Then Maheshwari Trishulena. So Maheshwari uses the Trishula. Sachapi Gadaya Daityaha.
Sachapi Gadaya Daityaha. Sachapi Gadaya Daityaha.
Sarva Eva Hanat Prithak.
Sarva Eva Hanat Prithak. Sarva Eva Hanat Prithak.
Sachapi Gadaya Daitya Sarva Eva Hanat Prithak.
Sachapi Gadaya Daitya Sarva Eva Hanat Prithak. Sachapi Gadaya Daitya Sarva Eva Hanat Prithak.
Matru Kopa Samavishto.
Matru Kopa Samavishto. Matru Kopa Samavishto.
Raktabijo Mahasuraha.
Raktabijo Mahasuraha. Raktabijo Mahasuraha.
Matru Kopa Samavishto Raktabijo Mahasuraha.
Matru Kopa Samavishto Raktabijo Mahasuraha. Matru Kopa Samavishto Raktabijo Mahasuraha. Sachapi Gadaya Daitya Sarva Eva Hanat Prithak. Matru Kopa Samavishto Raktabijo Mahasuraha. Sachapi Gadaya Daitya Sarva Eva Hanat Prithak. Matru Kopa Samavishto Raktabijo Mahasuraha.
So this Raktabija with his Gada Ayuda, he is with Kopa, again with anger, he starts fighting with the Matraganas.
How does he fight? He fights Prithak. Prithak means separately with each Matragana. Because there are many Raktabijas, right?
Yeah,
so he can afford to fight. Individually, each Matraganas are being fought by Raktabija.
Tasya Hatasya Bahudha.
Tasya Hatasya Bahudha. Tasya tasya bahudha
Shakti Shuladibhirbhuvi.
Shakti Shuladibhirbhuvi Shakti Shuladibhirbhuvi
Tasya bahudha Shakti Shuladibhirbhuvi.
Tasya bahudha Shakti Shuladibhirbhuvi Tasya bahudha Shakti Shuladibhirbhuvi
Papatayo Vairaktaughas.
Papatayo Vairaktaughas Papatayo Vairaktaughas
Tena sanchata shosuraha.
Tena sanchata shosuraha Tena sanchata shosuraha
Papatayo Vairaktaughas. Tena sanchata shosuraha.
Papatayo Vairaktaughas Tena sanchata shosuraha Papatayo Vairaktaughas Tena sanchata shosuraha Tasya bahudha Shakti Shuladibhirbhuvi Papatayo Vairaktaughas Tena sanchata shosuraha Tasya bahudha Shakti Shuladibhirbhuvi Papatayo Vairaktaughas Tena sanchata shosuraha.
So what is the split here of the word? Raktaughas tena sanchata shosuraha. Rakta oghaha, then tena asan shatashaha asuraha. Okay, asan plus shatashaha becomes asanchata shosuraha.
So you know that many times sha becomes cha, right? Like, that is why like chula means like shula becomes chula in the sandhi. Same way it is like same thing. Yeah. Tena sanchata. So shata.
So tena asanna shatashaha
asuraha.
asuraha. So you should remember tena
By that-
sanchata shosuraha. So sanchata shosuraha. You should say shatashaha is together. Sanchata, no break. Sanchata shosuraha is wrong.
Yeah.
Sanchata shosur. Shatashaha is the word.
So rakta. So all of that is why we don't give a breath as after
Sanchata shosuraha is wrong.
papatayo vai raktaughastena sanchata shosuraha.
Shatashaha is the word. Adu modale you have to write it down. Tena asanna
So
shatashaha
rakta from rakta.
raktaugha.
So rakta ogha means oghatrayam, right? We say in the
River flow.
the group khadgamala ogha means it's a group.
Yeah. So raktaugha means
A
the
lot
samuha,
of
group
of rakta.
rakta.
It's not just one drop, but like billions of drops of that rakta, groups of that rakta ogha.
Tena means because of that reason.
That reason.
What reason? Papata yo vai. Papata yaha vai. Falling down.
Because of
that falling down,
because
that
of the
reason, tena, that falling down reason, shatashaha, lot of hundreds of asuraha. Asura, asan means santi.
Like they are there.
That's a variation of
They
the
are
word
created
to
here.
be.
To be, they
So
are created.
asan means they are created.
So so the more and more fighting is happening, more and more the devas
So the same concept.
the matraganas are losing because they are making more powerful. The asura is becoming more and more powerful because the more blood falls, he will become more powerful. So
basically, I want the pause not to be happening there. Sanchata shosuraha is wrong. Sanchata shosuraha. Shatashaha is one word. That's what I wanted to highlight. Where?
No. No, no, Satashaha, Asuraha, yes, Avagraha is there. Satasho
Satasho
Suraha,
Suraha, yeah.
Asuraha is there, right? So Asuraha, that is why that you don't say it's Avagraha. It is silent.
Guruji,
Mm.
so in the Sunday, as all this fight is happening, so Kali is still around and
Yeah. She is there.
Yeah,
Everybody
they are
is
all
there.
there. Everybody, they are
Very
all there.
well there. Now they will all talk. Come, it's coming there. Now they have to talk, right? Because
they will come, yeah.
now Devas are also there watching. The main problem is the Devas.
Yeah.
Because Devi, she knows her power, what she can do. But Devas are getting
They are
worried now.
very much worried. They are
They
so
are
nervous.
getting nervous.
So they already almost, they said this is, we are
Oh,
losing.
we were winning. Now what is happening? The match is changing, right?
Yeah,
So now the Devi will talk.
Taischa surasrik sambhutaihi.
Taishasurasurksambhutaihi. Taishasurasurksambhutaihi.
Asurai sakalam jagat.
Asurai sakalam jagat. Asurai sakalam jagat.
Taischa surasrik sambhutai rasurai sakalam jagat.
Taishasurasurksambhutaihi sakalam jagat. Taishasurasurksambhutaihi sakalam jagat.
Yaptamasi tato deva.
Vyaptamasi tato deva. Vyaptamasi tato deva.
Bhayama jagmuruktamam.
Bhayama jagmuruttamam. Bhayama jagmuruttamam.
Yaptamasi tato deva. Bhayama jagmuruktamam.
Vyaptamasi tato deva. Bhayama jagmuruttamam. Vyaptamasi tato deva. Bhayama jagmuruttamam. Taishasurasurksambhutaihi sakalam jagat. Vyaptamasi tato deva. Bhayama jagmuruttamam. Taishasurasurksambhutaihi sakalam jagat. Vyaptamasi tato deva. Bhayama jagmuruttamam.
So the first word, Bhayam, is coming now, right? So the fear. What fear? This Rakta Bija is just multiplying. What is happening, right? It's the same fear that we all get when we get sick, when we get ill. Whatever medicine we have, it doesn't have any effect. The disease is just spreading. The Bhaya comes, right? So that is where now Devi will she will show her
Taischa
power.
Asura Srik. So Srik is blood. So the one who is born out of that blood, that is Rakta Bija. Because any blood which fall, it goes down and falls on the floor or the bhumi, then again millions come back, right? So that is why this Asura Srik Sambhutehi means the one who are born out of blood. So Rakta Bija's another name is he's born out of blood, because that is how more and more Rakta Bija multiply. And again, these devas, they were initially thinking that we have the Ashtamatrika and they are fighting for us. So they were happy that they were winning. But now they feel the more and more they are fighting, the more and more
Rakta
Bijas are coming and more it is losing. So the best thing is if they have to stop, right? If they kill Rakta Bija, more blood comes out and more Rakta Bija comes. But these Ashtamatrikas are not even thinking. They are just without thinking they are fighting.
They are again and again hitting him and
Him
more
and again
Rakta
more
Bijas.
Rakta Bijas
So
come.
they become the cause for more Rakta Bijas.
More Rakta Bija, and what will, so when somebody is watching this, they will say, what is this fight they are doing? They are not even using their brains, right? So they have immediately, they should stop the fight. So the devas are getting worried now. So they get the bhaya because they see this fight as unequal fight. because there is no chance of winning, because more and more fight you do, the more problems are only increasing, not decreasing. So if it is keeping on increasing, you do the same thing, what will happen? You do something, the problem is increasing. So if you want to reduce the problem, you have to do something different. But you keep on doing the same thing again and again, the problems keep on increasing. And that is what is happening in the battlefield. So that is why the first time these devas are becoming very
worried.
nervous and worried. They got the
Bhaya,
bhaya.
they get the fear.
Tan Vishan, that's one, right?
Yeah.
Tan Vishannan Suran Drishtva.
Tan Vishannan Suran Drishtva. Tan Vishannan Suran Drishtva.
Chandika Prahasatvara.
Chandika Prahasatvara. Chandika Prahasatvara.
Tan Vishannan Suran Drishtva. Chandika Prahasatvara.
Tan Vishannan Suran Drishtva. Chandika Prahasatvara. Tan Vishannan Suran Drishtva. Chandika Prahasatvara.
Uvacha Kalim Chamunde.
Uvacha Kalim Chamunde. Uvacha Kalim Chamunde.
Vistirnam Vadanam Kuru.
Vistirnam Vadanam Kuru. Vistirnam Vadanam Kuru.
Uvacha Kalim Chamunde. Vistirnam Vadanam Kuru.
Uvacha Kalim Chamunde. Vistirnam Vadanam Kuru. Uvacha Kalim Chamunde. Vistirnam Vadanam Kuru. Tan Vishannan Suran Drishtva. Chandika Prahasatvara. Uvacha Kalim Chamunde. Vistirnam Vadanam Kuru. Tan Vishannan Suran Drishtva. Chandika Prahasatvara. Uvacha Kalim Chamunde. Vistirnam Vadanam Kuru.
So Tan Vishannan. Vishannan means Artha, Vishanna, Shitila. You remember? Vishanna
Vishanna.
means that dukkha. Like whatever the looking at.
They are so
Suran
worried.
Drishtva. Suran means the devas. Looking at the suras, the devas, extremely worried and with sadness, with fear. Chandika Prahasatvara. Satvara means hastily, immediately. Praha means said. Who said? Chandika said. Uvacha Kalim Chamunde. O Chamunde. O Kali. Uvacha means said. Vistirnam Vadanam Kuru. Vadanam means her mouth. Make it as big as possible. Just Vistirnam. Open your mouth as big as possible. Now here, Chandika Praha Satvara. Satvara means hastily, very quickly, immediately, right? Looking at Deva's sad face, the fear, they got the fear. Now she has to do something to make them happy. So the commentators say, when you say something very quickly, we looked at it before also, the Asuras were, when the Shumbhasura was very quick in saying something, that means it shows the anxiety. That the king was anxious. In that nervousness, they will talk very quickly, right? So here when you say Satvara, was Chandika Devi very anxious? No. So the commentators say you have to split it as Prahasat Twara. Okay? Prahasat is one word and Twara is one word. Twara is same meaning. Satvara, Twara, both are same meaning. Immediately, hastily, quickly and everything. Prahasat means she smiled. Hasati. She smiled slightly. Prahasat. Like she just took a small smile. Muskurahat, you say in Hindi. She smiled slowly and said, Oh Deva. That means that smile actually meant what? oh Devas, you don't have belief in me, you don't have trust in me.
Your
How
ghost-
I can? Why
Yeah.
are you worried?
What is that worry?
Why do you worry when I am here? So the commentators say that she actually did not say hastily, she smiled immediately, quickly, just to express that she is there, she is taking care of, she is in full control of the entire situation. So that is a very nice interpretation by the commentators.
Money, I got different way actually. I was thinking while reading, because she is mother. When her kids are in
Fear,
she will be fast to act.
Yeah.
Yes,
that is the-
exactly.
in fact,
Twara
that is-
means,
so
see,
Swara, Satvara, she
Raga,
acts very
Sat-
fast. Immediately she
she
the thing
immediately
is,
acts fast. That is true, very true. Because as he says, the more and more Aindri and Vaishnavi are hitting him, the more and more Raktivijas are being fought. So
Yeah.
she has to do something very quickly,
see,
right?
when in the battlefield, the commander who is she is the commander here for the battle. So she is the main person fighting. That is the Chandika Devi. And those who are fighting, they are already in the field. When they are fighting, they don't have because things happen so fast, they don't have the time to actually sit. Okay, let us now not fight. Let us have a meeting and decide what is happening. They
Things
don't
are
even have
happening
the
very fast,
time
yeah.
to do any strategy. They just thought, okay, we have all the Ayuda. The Kaumari has the Shakti Ayuda. Okay, I have the Ayuda Shakti. I will hit with that. I have the Gada Ayuda. I have this Vajra Ayuda. So I have these weapons. So let me use. That was so all the soldiers' task is they have been given the weapon by the commander and say go and fight. With that they have to fight. So they have no power to think at all. And why the devas are getting anxious is because they see that this is going nowhere and they are becoming more and more. The case is becoming worse case. It is not becoming a better situation, but it is becoming worse. and because when Devi sees as a mother that they are worried, Satvara, she immediately
she
she is
says,
saying to Kali. So now the Kali comes here. That is what I said. Okay, Vistirnam Vadanam Guru, open your
so
mouth.
one interpretation is she says this to
Praga
Kali.
means she is telling.
She's telling.
Yeah.
Another interpretation is she is smiling immediately, looking at their worried face, and she takes a small smile and then tells Kali that open your mouth as wide as possible.
So it's also interesting that devas are not talking yet. They are probably
No, just the face.
thinking,
No,
and then
just the
Amma is
face,
saying,
They have no words
So
to
when
talk.
the fear is so much, nobody even have to talk. You when the fear is so much, somebody else sees that person with fear, they can get the. So Devi sees the devas with fear, right? So she immediately recognizes that. Okay, because they may even. I know they are Amara, but with the fear they will die.
Not requesting her to help or anything. But she figures out that they are
Exactly.
Yes,
She
yes.
might have let even her commanders take their own thing, but
Yeah.
she said,
Yeah.
let's quickly act.
Quickly act, yeah, because this is because she already sees that the Matraganas, I know they have good intention, but she knows that the result is not good. It is actually a negative result. So she has to take control of the situation. Much.
One
Hmm.
given Devi, right?
Mm.
Devi and Matraganas, they will already know about Chakra Puja's power and varam that he has, right? So what makes them like go like multiple round of fight before finally sending?
No, I explained right there. At that time of war, you don't have that thing. Whatever the commander, you don't think in a war. You have to go and fight. You there
with
first.
your concept, one whoosh by Devi, the entire thing can go. That's not how it works. She has to show them how it all develops, right? The Leela will be there.
Much okay.
Much,
Much
yeah. Word Chandika itself used first time in the 7th chapter. She gave you will be called as
Chamunda.
Because
So here she addresses her as hey Chamunde.
Yeah.
Oh Kali, you.
Yeah. She's
You
not, yeah,
open
because the Kali's name given in the 7th chapter was Chamunda, and that is the word name she addresses here. Because that Kali, like
So
she
the
said, I am
words,
not going to do
the
anything
Rishi
more.
is
But
saying very carefully, Uvacha Kalim Chamunde. So he's saying, Chandika Devi, she tells Kali, O Chamunde. So the Kali is being used as a like
That Kali, he talks to Kali.
That's just
who
in the
is called
conversation.
Chamunda.
She addresses her as only Chamunda, not Kali.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She's first time referring.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Machastrapata Sambhutan.
Machastrapata Sambhutan. Machastrapata Sambhutan.
Raktabindun Mahasuran.
Raktabindun Mahasuran. Raktabindun Mahasuran.
Machastrapata Sambhutan. Raktabindun Mahasuran.
Machastrapata Sambhutan. Raktabindun Mahasuran. Machastrapata Sambhutan. Raktabindun Mahasuran.
Raktabindo Pratichatvam.
Raktabindo Pratichatvam. Raktabindo Pratichatvam.
Vaktrena Nena Vegina.
Vaktrena Vegina. Vaktrena Vegina.
Raktabindo Pratichatvam. Vaktrena Nena Vegina.
Raktabindo Pratichatvam. Vaktrena Vegina. Raktabindo Pratichatvam. Vaktrena Vegina. Machastrapata Sambhutan. Raktabindun Mahasuran. Raktabindo Pratichatvam. Vaktrena Vegina. Machastrapata Sambhutan. Raktabindun Mahasuran. Raktabindo Pratichatvam. Vaktrena Vegina.
Bhakshayanti chararane.
Bhakshayanti chararane. Bhakshayanti chararane.
Tadutpannan Mahasuran.
Tadutpannan Mahasuran. Tadutpannan Mahasuran.
Bhakshayanti.
Bhakshayanti chararane.
Bhakshayanti chararane. Bhakshayanti chararane.
Tadutpannan Mahasuran.
Tadutpannan Mahasuran. Tadutpannan Mahasuran.
Bhakshayanti chararane. Tadutpannan Mahasuran.
Bhakshayanti chararane. Tadutpannan Mahasuran. Bhakshayanti chararane. Tadutpannan Mahasuran.
Evamesha kshayam daityaha.
Evamesha kshayam daityaha. Evamesha kshayam daityaha.
Kshina rakto gamishyati.
Kshina-rakto gamishyati. Kshina-rakto gamishyati.
Evamesha kshayam daityaha. Kshina rakto gamishyati.
Evamesha kshayam daityaha. Kshina-rakto gamishyati. Evamesha kshayam daityaha. Kshina-rakto gamishyati. Bhakshayanti chararane. Tadutpannan Mahasuran. Evamesha kshayam daityaha. Kshina-rakto gamishyati. Bhakshayanti chararane. Tadutpannan Mahasuran. Evamesha kshayam daityaha. Kshina-rakto gamishyati.
So this is what I was talking. After the end of 7th chapter, when Kali says, my job is done, she's still there, but what she is actually given, it's like a trophy or prize. So what is that? Because she likes eating all the flesh and blood, everything she likes to eat. So now it is your time now. You have billions of Rakta Bija who are falling down, you can just eat them whenever whenever the blood comes out, and then there will be more and more asuras. You just open your mouth and make sure none will fall on the ground, and you eat everything. And also Daityaha, we have to say when you combine Evamesa Kshayam Daityaha Kshina Rakto, because the Ksha is there, the preceding, you have to say, you should not say Daitya Kshina. Daityaha Kshina Rakto Gamishyati.
Visarga should be explicitly said.
So Kshina Raktaha means he will become a person without any blood. So once he is having no blood, because all the blood will be eaten, he will become Kshina, or just without a blood. So that is what, until what we should, from 20, I think we started with the 26th, right? 27th, right? So until 55, you can all do once.
बलाबले पादथ चेद्भवन्तो युद्धकाङ्क्षिणः तदा गच्छत तृप्यन्तु मच्छिवाफिषितेन वः बलौ नियुक्तो दौत्येन तया देव्या शिवः स्वयं शिवदूतीति लोकेऽस्मिन् सतः साख्यातिमागता तेऽपि श्रुत्वा वचो देव्या शर्वाख्यातं महासुराः अमर्षा पूरिता जग्मुर्यत्र कात्यायनी स्थिता ततः प्रथममेवाग्रे शरशक्तृषिभिः ववर्षरुद्धकामर्षां सां देवीममरारयः सा च तान् प्रहितान् बाणान् शूलशक्तिपरश्वधान् चिच्छेदलीलयाद्मातधनुर्मुक्तैर्महेषुभिः तस्याग्रतस्तथा काली शूलपातविदारितान् खट्वाङ्गपोथितां शारीं कुर्वती व्यचरत्तदा कमण्डलुजलाक्षेपहतवीर्यान् हतौजसः ब्रह्माणि चाकरोत् शत्रून् येन स्मधावति माहेश्वरी त्रिशूलेन तथा चक्रेण वैष्णवी दैत्यान् जघान कौमारी तथा शक्यातिकोपना ऐन्द्रीकुलिशपातेन शतशो दैत्यदानवाः पेतुर्विदारिताः पृथ्व्यां रुधिरौढप्रवर्षिणः तुण्डप्रहारविध्वस्ता दंष्ट्राग्रक्षतवक्षसः बाराहमूर्त्यान्यपतंश्चक्रेण च विदारिताः नखैर्विदारितान् शान्यान् भक्षयन्ती महासुरान् नारसिंही चचाराजौ नादा पूर्णदिगम्बरा चण्डाट्टहासैरसुरा शिवदूत्यभिदूषिताः पेतुः पृथिव्यां पतितां सां चकारातसा तदा इति मातृगणं क्रुद्धं मर्दयन्तं महासुरान् दृष्ट्वाभ्युपायैर्विविधैर्नेषुर्देवारि सैनिकाः पलायनपरान् दृष्ट्वा दैत्यान् मातृगणार्दितान् योद्धुमभ्याययो क्रुद्धो रक्तबीजो महासुरः रक्तबिन्दुर्यदा भूमौ पतत्यस्य शरीरतः समुत्पतति मेदिन्यां तत्प्रमाणस्तदासुरः युयुधे स गदा पाणिरिन्द्रशक्त्या महासुरः ततश्चैन्द्री स्ववज्रेण रक्तबीजमताडयत् कुलिशेनाहतस्याशु बहुशुश्रावशोणितम् समुत्तस्तुस्ततो योधा सद्रूपा सत्पराक्रमा यावन्तः पतितास्तस्य शरीराद् रक्तबिन्दवः यावन्तः पुरुषा जातास्तद्वीर्यबलविक्रमाः ते चापि युयुस्तत्र पुरुषा रक्तसम्भवाः समं मातृभिरद्युग्रशस्त्रपातातिभीषणम् पुनश्च वज्रपातेन क्षतमस्य शिरो यदा ववाह रक्तं पुरुषास्ततो जाताः सहस्रशः वैष्णवी समरे चैनं चक्रेणाभिजघानः गदया ताडयामास ऐन्द्रीतमसुरेश्वरम् वैष्णवी चक्रभिन्नस्य रुधिरस्रावसम्भवैः सहस्रशो जगद्व्याप्तं तत्प्रमाणैर्महासुरैः शक्या जघानकौमारी वाराही च तथासिना माहेश्वरी त्रिशूलेन रक्तबीजं महासुरम् स चापि गदया दैत्यः सर्वा एवाहन पृथक् मातृः कोपसमाविष्टो रक्तबीजो महासुरः तस्याः तस्य बहुधा शक्तिशूलादिभिर्भुवि अपातयो वै रक्तौ हस्तेन सञ्छतशोऽसुराः कैश्चासुरासृत्सम्भूतैरसुरैः सकलं जगत् व्याप्तमासीत् ततो देवा भयमाजग्मुरुत्तमम् तान् विषण्णान् सुरान् दृष्ट्वा चण्डिका प्राह सत्वरा उवाच कालीं चामुण्डे विस्तीर्णं वदनं कुरु मच्छस्त्रपातसम्भूतान् रक्तबिन्दून् महासुरान् रक्तबिन्दो प्रतीच्छत्वं वक्त्रेणानेन वेगिना भक्षयन्ती चरणे तदुत्पन्नान् महासुरान् एवमेष क्षयं दैत्यः क्षीणरक्तो गमिष्यति.
Very nice. That Ratyugra, and I heard again Radyugra. That is the only place where I could see somebody like there is Ati Ugra, Ratyugra. Okay, I don't know the name. The 40? 45. Okay. So that is the one. Actually, there is a question about it. In verse 45, Samam Matrubhi Ratyugra. Please explain the rule again. Matrubhihi Ati Ugra becomes Matrabhiratyugra.
Samam Matrabhiratyugra.
Okay.
Yeah.
So any other question? Let's quickly see if anybody has any question. Okay, so we will stop here.
It's good that I know the 8th chapter is a bigger chapter. So it's happening in different places. We started the 8th chapter in New Delhi and now in continuing in San Jose. So it is, I think we may have one more class in the Bay Area. Our next class will be in Orlando, Jackson, Orlando, Florida. So I think this 8th chapter is going around the world. Yeah.
Okay. So any questions? Everything okay? You feel good, right? So now this time when you chanted all of them together, were you able to connect the meanings with the verse? So take your time when you recite, when you practice, understand, try to get the meanings also as you practice. That becomes a routine for you so that you don't get disconnected with the meaning. So that's very important. So until we make the next announcement of the next class, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Shri Matre Namaha. Namaste.
No class this Wednesday.